We're back at Thorpe Park, UK's most thrilling theme park. Back for another day here at the best park in the country, in my opinion. Looking forward to it. Let's get inside the dome. Well, good morning here from a very sunny Thorpe Park where you're watching Theme Park Thrills, and we're back here at Thorpe Park for another day at the park, aren't we? We're going to get back on lots of our favourite rides.
Yeah, we are indeed.
Including...
Not Stealth.
Not Stealth, that's died pretty much. Yeah. That's been shut for like pretty much 3 weeks. It opened for a couple of days kind of in between that, but it's been shut for almost a week again now. Not too sure what's wrong with it, but Hyperia, looking forward to getting on that a little bit more than usual, and I'll explain why a little bit later. Swarm as well, sort of. See how it's doing, you know, it wasn't too Nemesis. Bad. Nemesis, not really. Colossus, not really. It's got Nemesis Reborn. About to show Nemesis Inferno, aren't you? So yeah, looking forward to another day on park here. It's like, what, like 9:15 now, I think?
Over there now.
Yeah, it's like 9:15, and park opens in 45 minutes, so we'll get down, hopefully get on the first train of Hyperia as always, so we'll make sure to let you know kind of where we are in the queue for that. We should get to the front really, we usually do, don't we?
Reasonably
yeah.
Close to the front, yeah.
Little jog, well a bit more than a jog, and you should be fine. So yeah, we'll go and get in the holding queue in a second for that. It's been testing as well, so yeah, I'll let you know a little bit of an update on Hyperia a little bit later in the video. So yeah, it should be a bit better though, shouldn't it, than usual? So we're looking forward to that. So yeah, we'll see you when we're down by Hyperia then. Well, we've secured front row for the first ride of the day. Right in the queue, first people in the queue. Don't mind that. Looking forward to getting on. I put in off-ride footage, and we'll see you when we get off our first ride on Hyperia of the day. Right, we're back here in the station. We've actually had 3 rides already, haven't we?
Well, this is the third.
This is the third here. So we've done pretty well actually. And we'll see you when we come off our third time. We've had like mid-train every time. But well, you're about to get road 2, so better cut the camera and we'll see you after. To start our morning here at Thorpe Park in about 55 minutes, so we did pretty well there. Obviously we got straight in the main queue at the start, and then 2 single riders, which didn't take too long either. We didn't get any like good road. I mean, there isn't a bad road, but we didn't get like any of the standout roads.
Road 2, but it's still kind of dead, isn't it?
Road 2 is
on row 1.
Yeah, but it's not dead. Let's just put it out there. It's not a bad row on Hyperia, but we didn't get any of the really good ones. But hopefully we will do at some point. Now, I was going to say I share a little bit of an update with Hyperia. Now, it has got new wheels, hasn't it? Is it nylon wheels?
Yeah, it will be.
I think it is nylon wheels, so they look a bit different. So if you come to Thorpe Park, make sure you look for that. It does mean that it's running quite a bit faster. Colossus. So yeah, it's running quite a bit faster. I don't think it's like really noticeable on the main part of the layout. No. I mean, it still obviously feels really fast. But I noticed it a little bit more on the wave turn and the final airtime hill into the brakes. So basically after the trim brakes, really, isn't it? It's a lot faster, you think?
Yeah, I found that just towards the end of it.
Yeah, and then obviously obviously that then means you get more airtime on those two elements, which is obviously really good. So yeah, really enjoyed our rides there on Hyperia as always, and we'll be getting back on that a little bit later in the day. We'll probably do the main queue at some point, and then we'll join it at the end of the day as well. So we're going to head on to Thorpe in the single rider queue. Usually this is pretty good.
Yeah, it's normally empty.
It's usually, yeah, like you say, empty. Maybe a little bit of a wait, but we'll go and check it out just over here. See how it's riding, of course, as always. I mean, it's not going to be great, but I suppose we'll find out. We'll see how long this single rider queue is. Obviously, we went to On Towers last week to try the single rider queues there, so go and check out that video. They were really good, actually, weren't they?
Yeah, they were very good.
So Sword's usually quite good as well, so looking forward to trying this out. And there goes Samurai over there. Never actually been on Samurai, have we?
No, I don't.
No, I'm not a big fan of spinny flat rides like that. I mean, we've done Totsuki, so we probably would be alright. And there goes Thorpe. Go and try the single rider queue out. Right, so we've just been let through into the single rider side of the queue line, of course. How long do we wait outside there? Like 15-20 minutes?
Yeah.
So not awful, a bit longer than usual, to be fair.
Well, we were like at the...
Yeah, we were right at the front, but we had to wait. I assume we had to wait for these stairs to be clear, but it is empty up here at the top, pretty much, anyway. There we go, so not bad at all. We'll be on in the next 5 minutes or so, I think. Right, so we just had our ride on Sorter Ride here at Thorpe Park. Obviously we did single rider, we waited like 25 minutes maybe, something like that, 20 minutes maybe. So not too bad, we were waiting outside for quite a while, but once we were let through, we were on pretty quickly. To be honest, I think later will probably be pretty quiet in the single rider queue. Well, it does die down quite a bit, like 4 o'clock, the park shuts at 6 today, so that's a good couple of hours, I think, of where the queue should be nice and quiet, hopefully. But in terms of our ride there, we were both on the front row, weren't we?
Yeah.
Obviously there are only 2 rows. Yeah, it wasn't the best, was it? That bump at the bottom of the first drop was definitely there.
It was so rattly all the way
It was really rattly, like, usually it's not too bad on like that kind of turnaround before the airtime hill. But it was like jolting side to side. And then the mid-course brake run, that dropped down. Yes, you do get a pop of airtime, but it is just rough, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then the final inversion is also, it's probably like one of the worst points of the ride.
Yeah.
It's just not very good at all. It's a shame because the layout's actually really good on tour, I think.
very good layout.
The indoor section is good as well. It's just a shame that it is just really rough. That's the main criticism.
It would be a good coaster, wouldn't it?
It would be it'd probably be my top 3 at the park if it wasn't rough.
Yeah.
Because like I say, I like the layout, the theme's great, indoor section is good, even that's a little bit jolty.
I found that today was a little bit rattly.
We might get back on that a little bit later if the single rider queue is short, so we'll see what it's like later, but usually if it's running bad for your first ride of the day, that's just how it's going to be. So sometimes it's not too bad, but today it's not one of those days, unfortunately. But yeah, we're going to head over to kind of the Big Easy Boulevard area, aren't we? Kind of like by tidal wave and things like that. I do like the atmosphere of that area, especially on a nice sunny day like today. It's much nicer than it was at Alton Towers the other day. It was horrible.
Sunny this time.
Yeah, horrible rain at Alton Towers. But yeah, we're going to head over into the Amity area. Here comes Colossus. Nemesis Inferno is on a 15-minute queue, so well, hopefully it is actually 15 minutes, so we're going to go over there before we just walk past Colossus first. There it is. Yeah, let's go and head over to Inferno. Hopefully the queue time doesn't jump up in the time that it takes to get there, but we'll find out. Love this kind of Big Easy Boulevard, Amity area. Yeah, in the summer. It's got a really good vibe about it, especially with like WWTP radio. Yeah, it's really good in here. They've done a good job. with this part of the park. Well, Inferno has gone up to 35 minutes, so not terrible, but we're not a massive fan of it. So we thought we'd join the queue to destination, only 15 minutes, so not bad. Obviously the drops out here, there goes Inferno. So yeah, I do like this drop tower. It's quite scary, but we're getting used to it a little bit more. Obviously it's like 120 feet high. Don't know when it's going to drop. Right, so we just had our ride on Detonator there, the one drop wonder at the park. Much scarier than like Oblivion, which is obviously a single, which is a similar ride. We waited about 15 minutes as well, so not too bad for that one as well. And they usually play the audio, like the American Woman, but the guy, the ride operator, but I don't know, just press the thing. He's trying to get some water. You can just get some from the shop.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, right. So yeah, he was doing it, and he dropped us like 3, 2.
What?
No, I think it was a bit longer than that. So that one, about now. So quite a long time. It feels a lot longer when you're up there as well. And it is quite high actually. It's taller than Inferno, which is right next to. So yeah, it was. It's a good ride. It's just very scary. So I think we're gonna have like a bit of lunch now, and just sort of chill out in the Amity area. Yeah, just for a bit. All the queues are quite long, but we'll do something after lunch. And yeah, we'll show you what we get for lunch. This is a fantastic viewpoint here, looking over pretty much all of Thorpe Park really. Stealth there. We'll go and check out by Stealth in a bit, see what's going on with that. Swarm over there. Of course, tidal wave just here. Yeah, really nice day. And I do love this viewpoint. It's just on the bridge, isn't it? Just here. Yeah, really nice. And I've never actually been up here at night, but I can imagine it would look really nice up here during Fright Night, so we might have to do that when it comes to it in October. Yeah, we're just about to go and get some lunch in a bit. Alright, mate. No, that is not a piece of theming, it is a duck. Alright, camera. I'll leave you to it. Cheers. Bye. So, you've got your lunch, haven't you? What have you got?
Well, what I've got left.
Yeah, you've eaten most of it now. What a surprise.
A doner kebab.
A doner kebab. That's just from, well, a little unit over there. You can't really see it here. But yeah, it's nice. I have had it before. Didn't get it now. But yeah. I had a little wrap thing. It was duck. It was duck and then had a bit of chocolate as well. So, does the job. But yeah, you've gone for a full meal, pretty much, haven't you? Are you going to have your chocolate as well?
Oh yeah.
No? Surprising. But yeah, just enjoying the atmosphere, as we said, of Big Easy Boulevard whilst we eat our lunch. We're going to check the queue times in a second and see what we can get on. Well, we had our lunch over in the Amity area, and we're going to head to the Walking Dead ride, aren't we? Because it's a 10-minute queue. It does have a single rider to queue as well, trying to avoid everyone. So yeah, we're going to head there. We might try single rider, or should we just go main?
I think just main.
Just go main. It's 10 minutes, so it should be fine. It'll be the first time we've actually done that this season as well, so that'll be good. We haven't done it yet, have we? We haven't done it since like, I think it was like summer last year.
Ages,
It's
yeah.
a decent ride, it's just, obviously it's not the best. But we'll go and check it out and see if anything's changed. Probably hasn't, but we'll go and have a look. So we were going to go on Walking Dead the ride there. It was only 10 minutes, so we were going to do that. So obviously 10 minutes is fine. And then it jumped up to 25 just as we were about to enter the queue line. I mean, it's not bad, but it probably isn't really worth 25 minutes, is it? So yeah, we decided not to do that. We might do it later, potentially, but we do want to get Colossus and like Nemesis in as well, don't we? So we'll try and do those a little bit later on. Just going to check out Stealth, see what's going on, see if we can really see anything. I don't think we will, but we may as well go and have a little look down here into the Amity Speedway. Right, let's see if the train is in the station. No, I don't think it is it? Zoom in a little bit. I don't see a train in there at all. Literally no action really going on here with Stealth. It's a shame. We'll go around here a little bit, see if we can see anything. Yeah, it's been shut for about 2 weeks. And then it did open for a couple of days, I think. And then it's shut again for almost another week now. Yeah, nothing going on, just one staff member there. Just standing outside. Bit of a shame really. Yeah. No action here with Stealth, unfortunately. I mean, that makes you wonder what the future is for Stealth. It's been shut for a long time. I mean, we are seeing less of these hydraulic launch coasters, as they're called.
Maybe they're just getting ready to get it gone.
Maybe. You never know. I mean, I'd be surprised if it went. But you never know, I guess. No, I sort of wouldn't be surprised because a lot of these type of coasters have been going. Oh, flags. But at the same time, I would be I would be surprised if it goes really, but I don't think it will. But I mean, you never know. Hopefully, it's open again soon. We're just on our way to Nemesis Inferno because that's jumped down. No, it's gone down to 20. And yeah, the Rapids are still shut, but they're returning in May, so hopefully not long. Obviously, it'd be good to see them back because really it is one of the few family attractions at Thorpe Park. So hopefully they're open kind of early May, hopefully. Yeah, going to jump on Nemesis Inferno. It's gone down to 20 minutes, which isn't bad at all. So we'll go and get in the queue for this B&M inverted ride. About to get on Nemesis Inferno here at Thorpe Park. In the station, this station doesn't quite cut it, does it? Compared to the station for Nemesis Reborn, of course, at Alton Towers. Yeah, I mean, with it being a volcano, the outside of it looks really good. Yeah. You'd expect it to look like a volcano in here, so it'd be good if they could do something with the station in here. Lit nicely, and the audio's pumping at least. So yeah, we'll see what row we're going to get. And we'll see you when we get off Nemesis Inferno.
Place your head back and brace yourself.
Right, so we just come off Nemesis Inferno there. We're on row 2 and we waited about 20 minutes as advertised there. And to be honest, I really enjoyed that. I thought that was the best ride I've had on Nemesis Inferno. Now obviously, I've not been a big fan of it in the past and I still do prefer Reborn at Alton Towers. But that was great, to be honest. It was roaring around the track. What did you think?
It was fine.
Be honest, it wasn't too bad, was it?
It was alright.
It was alright, you said. So better than what you usually say anyway.
It feels still a little bit dizzy, yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's just because it's intense, I guess. But yeah, I enjoyed that. It was very intense. Sometimes with Inferno, I find that it's not actually that forceful, but to be honest, that time it definitely was. That loop is really forceful as well. That's probably my favourite point of the ride. So Swarm was down, but it's just reopened, and it's on 10 minutes when we looked, wasn't it? Yeah. So we're going to head over there, aren't we?
We are.
Hopefully get on that. Hopefully it's going to be riding a bit better than it has been. You can, and in case you've missed it, you can explain.
It's just so rattly and rough at the moment.
Yeah, it's like bumpy, isn't it? It's like it's not like rough like saw. But yeah, we're gonna head over there and get on that. 20 minutes for the flying fish. Yeah, it doesn't actually look like it's 20 minutes though, to be honest. No, that is the longest I've seen it advertised. That looks more like maybe 5 or something. Yeah. You can always tell how busy it is at Thorpe Park by seeing how many laps you get on the flying fish. And there goes the Swarm, our next stop. There it goes. So here we go then to the Swarm Island. And we were just talking off camera about the comfort of the Swarm and the restraints. Now I have to agree with Josh, the restraints on the Swarm here are very good. Obviously like the best restraints What did you have to say about them?
I just said they were really comfy and they just gave you so much support.
Is that right? I'm pretty sure you said something about holding in your breast too. So there you go. That's what you said. That is what you said. Let's not argue about it.
No.
20 minutes the same, but just walk past the queue line. It's not 20 minutes, is it? No, it's pretty much walk on really. So that's good. Yeah, pretty much empty. That's what we like to see.
This is it. There is no escaping the sport. See, arrange yourself and pray.
Right, so we had our ride on the Swarm there, so it wasn't too bad actually.
No, it was nice.
In terms of,
Back to the usual.
like we said before, it was a little bit kind of bouncy with our rides that we had earlier in the season. But to be honest, that was just like we used to know the Swarm. Nice and smooth, brilliant, very intense too, isn't it?
Yeah. Very. Almost greyed out a few times.
Yeah, I did grey out once on that. It's the turnaround over by the lake. Yeah, that's really intense at that point, but it's a great ride, really good. Could be a little bit longer, I think. Do you think, like,
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
an extra inversion or something would be good? But yeah, we're going to head over to the UK's tallest coaster again. Well, we were going to do Hyperia, but it's down, and so is Colossus. So not great, and obviously Stealth is still shut. So I don't know what we're really going to do
You know
now.
what's open?
What? Donuts.
Planet Donuts.
Get yourself a donut then. Come on.
A little bit ill.
Well, what is it actually called?
It's called Jammied.
Jammy. Odd name. Go on then. You may as
Doesn't
well.
look good at all, does it?
Dig in. That's it. Yeah, we know what that tastes like. Get the donut in you.
You have to.
Come on then.
But why do you have to?
Yeah. Good. Good. Good.
Yeah.
Good to hear. Well, it opened, didn't it? Apparently a first aid incident, something, so it wasn't going to be too long. Here we go. Ready? Well, it's not the ride's fault, obviously, when it's a first aid incident, so you can't really hold it against them or anything. So yeah, good. They got it opened and operating again quickly. Right, it's saying, oh, 17 minutes. Yeah, it definitely isn't 17 minutes. We're like halfway down the cattle pen. So yeah, it should be less than that. How long do you reckon? If you had to guess.
50.
55. I'm going to say like 40. So we'll see how we go. But yeah, we'll get this ride and we'll get a few more re-rides and we'll see you at the end of the day where, of course, we're going to end it down here in Fearless Valley. So yeah, we'll see you a little bit later on. Well, after our ride on Hyperia there, we're going to join the queue here for Colossus. It says it's a 15-minute wait. So yeah, it's definitely worth it, why not? The power of 10 of Colossus, of course. Haven't been on this today, so yeah, we'll get on this. Let's see what else we're doing.
We've only been in the main queue once and we left.
Hey? We've only been in the main queue once?
Well, as in all the way around.
Oh yeah, to be honest, most of the times we come on Colossus, it is like walk on because, to be honest, it's not worth a long wait, but 15 minutes is more than alright. And yeah, we had a great ride on Hyperia just there. We'll let you know a little bit more about that later on at the end of this video, but it was very, very good there. Probably the best ride I've had on Hyperia since the first one back in July last year. Was it July when we first went on it?
Around there.
Around that time, because we were a little bit late, because obviously it had some problems when it opened. But yeah, I'll put in some off-ride footage of Colossus, and we'll see you when we get off. crazy. 15 minutes, well, probably about 10. And I'm glad it was only about 10 minutes. That was probably one of the worst rides I've had on Colossus.
Even 10 minutes is too long.
Yeah, I mean, it's never been a smooth coaster by any stretch of the imagination, but that was really quite rough. Like
awful.
The bottom of the first drop and like before the Cobra roll, just basically everywhere.
Yeah, the only bit that wasn't was
the Heartline rolls are alright. Airtime Hill. The Heartline rolls are okay because I suppose it goes through there a little bit slower as well. But yeah, we definitely won't be going back on that. It's just not a very good ride. And you said you might prefer Inferno to that.
Yeah.
It's quite a big statement for you.
Maybe.
So yeah, we're going to get a few re-rides. I think I said that in a few clips ago, but we are actually going to do that now on a few of the other things. The queues are starting to kind of die down a little bit. So we'll get those re-rides off camera, and then we'll catch up with you kind of just before 6, where we'll get in the Hyperia queue, of course. We did actually have a front row ride on Hyperia before Colossus, which I sort of mentioned. That was incredible. Those new wheels, you can certainly feel the speed up front. That was the best ride I've ever had on Hyperia. It is running a lot faster. Like, it's visibly faster, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to get the stall here for you in just a second. In fact, I'll just show you now quickly. Well, you just saw it there. I'll try and find an old clip of the stall as well from before they put the new wheels on. So if I can find one, I'll put one in now. But it is visibly faster on that stall. Like, I don't think it's even stalling anymore. And
not really, but still.
You still get hang time though, don't you?
Yeah.
Like, definitely. Once you're on it, it feels like you're upside down for more than you actually are. Still, the outer bank was crazy as well on the front. That felt faster.
Goes into it. It's so hot now.
Yeah, like it's always been like mega airtime as you go into it, but even more now. And then, like we said a bit earlier, the wave turn and the final airtime held into brakes are even better now. So that was, it's really, really good. So we'll be getting one more ride on there later tonight. Well, not tonight, later this afternoon at 6. So we'll join you. No, you'll join us for that a little bit later. But for now, we're going to get some re-rides on some of the other things at the park. We'll see you in a bit. Well, we've had a few re-rides since we've last recorded on camera. Well, we didn't get that much actually, but we got a few. What did we get? Detonator? Rush we got. Not a re-ride, but we got on Rush. That is it. I thought we got on more than that.
We were just wandering around.
We were just wandering around, just taking in the atmosphere. Because
hanging around tidal wave.
Yeah, things like that. So I mean, it's alright. To be honest, the time went pretty quickly, but actually we didn't really get on much. But we're about to get on, back on Hyperia for hopefully the last train of the day, or at least near that anyway. So yeah, this will of course be our last ride of the day. We had a pretty good day actually here. How much have we got on?
Not as much.
Not loads, but we still had like a good day.
Hyperia 4 times.
Yeah, Hyperia will be 5 after this.
Saw
twice. Swarm once. Nemesis once. Yeah, it's obviously
Detonator twice.
Yeah, obviously just stealth out the major coasters that we didn't get on, of course. Hopefully that's back open soon.
13?
Sorry.
About 13.
I thought you said we got on 13. No. Yeah, we're back here in Fearless Valley, and we've got about a few minutes or so till it turns to 6, and then of course we'll join the queue and get our last ride of the day on Hyperia, the UK's tallest coaster. It's flying around the track, that last ride, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to this, and of course we'll see you a little bit later in the station. front row and a back row now, so I'll certainly take that. How's that? Yeah, so we'll let you know what this is like, obviously with the new wheels as well, so it should be nice and fun. Where's the train? Here it is. Here it comes. Staff rides here. Way. Here we go on the back. Way. Coaster highlights. There they go. Up the 236 tall lift hill. Go on, coaster highlights. We just ended the day there on Hyperia. Very lucky, as you just saw, we got a back row ride. Here comes the final train of the day, I believe. I don't know if it's empty. I'll get out of the way. There they are. Yeah, we ended it on the back row, so really lucky there, getting on the back. It was phenomenal, honestly. That first drop at the back was insane. Yeah, it was amazing. Here comes the last train of the day. There it is. And yeah, so a really good day here at Thorpe Park, ended by a back row ride there on Hyperia. How many rides did you get on there? Five rides on Hyperia, so very good to be there. And a few others as well. Did Colossus, saw a couple times, Inferno, Swarm, a couple. We did that once. We got a Detonator and Rush as well. So to be fair, we've done quite a bit. It was a Sunday, so it's not... Yeah, it's for a Sunday though, it's not too bad. Obviously it hasn't been too busy. The queues have been alright. And yeah, it's been a really good day here. So stay tuned for more vlogs coming up on the channel from here, Thorpe Park, and of course lots of other parks as well. So yeah, stay tuned. Really looking forward to it. Europa Park soon, in about a month now. So we'll do a couple vlogs from there, and that'll be really good. Really looking forward to that now. But yeah, really good day here at Thorpe Park, and looking forward to our next visit. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next video.